So something that comes up periodically is the need to be able to connect multiple devices together in the same user space headlessly. And the tool I use for that most of the time, because all my little devices are all over my network and sometimes all over the place, is SSHFS. And it's a very cool tool for mounting SSH as a folder. And I want to show you how to use it. Okay, so I'm actually remotely logged into my server, my media server, which is actually different than my NAS. This is actually a computer that my buddy helped me build that is specifically for AI stuff that I do in the office and serving media files from Jellyfin and whatnot. But I'm in here because unlike the GNOME desktop computer that I'm using right now, there's no quick and easy visual way to mount. For those who don't know, GNOME files, you could just add an SSH or even a Google account as a folder. SSH colon and then user at location. And that's it. You do like that and it just connects as long as you have it set up for password authentication. But if you're not running a GNOME or not running ND desktop at all, there is actually a very simple way to do this. So in here, you look in here. This is again, it's my AI cert. I have my AI stack, my dev, my downloads, Jellyfin server, which is basically just the Docker container and a few files, and my media, and of course my little Nextcloud Docker container. Yeah, good to go. Everything's kind of simple. It's a headless system because it just does one thing really well. I figured this is a good way to start because I'm going to use this remote machine and show you how to mount an SSH connection as a folder in this headless machine. I'm going to connect back to the machine we're staring at right now. How do we do that? Well, first off, we need sudo apt install sshfs. This is how we install it in Debian. I already have installed. Excellent. And here's the trick. Do not use sudo. If you do sudo, it's going to mount the folder with the permissions of sudo, and that can get really, really confusing. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and first make a directory, and that directory is going to be called hell. Because I don't know if you noticed, I have a Dell XPS desktop, and I call them Hellbox, which used to be Dellbox, and they used to be Hell XPS. Anyways, I digress. So now we have that folder. So if we look here, ls folder, there's the hell folder. That's what we want right there. We're going to mount my PC to that. So sshfs hellbox.lan colon, the colon's important, and then hell. It really is, oh, and my password because I don't have the keys on this one. And there we go. So now if we go hell, you're going to see my root folder, which is a bit of a mess. I know. So we're going to get out of there and we're going to U-mount hell. And if we go back into hell, it's an empty folder. So yeah, that's the basics, but it gets a little bit more fun because you can start mounting specific points. So for example, I could do sshfs hellbox.lan colon downloads and then add that to the folder. And now what I've done is, here's the system and here's the folder we're down mounting. So we'll run that, a little magic password. When we go into hell, it's going to be all my downloads. That's right. And that's really nice. The cool thing about this is it really kind of opens up your opportunities, especially with reverse proxying. So there's like it opens up a lot of opportunities. And I think it's a really cool and neat tool.